Peace, peace, peace. Welcome to the Scrap and Roll MMA podcast. I'm your host, Sky. Got your host, Damien, CJ, and a special guest in the building, Chasity. Let's go. We are
Hello.
back and we are live. As you guys can see, Jace is not here. Where's Jace? Hashtag
Yeah.
where's Jace? Man, I'm telling you, no smoke. But Chasity is here. We got a guest in the building. Let us know a little bit about yourself.
My name's Chaz. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
Hey,
I'm a casual. I'm just a
We love
casual who actually goes to the fights. And
talk your shit then. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. I don't mean to cut you off. Because a lot of these lame motherfuckers want to get on here and be like, oh, you're a casual. If you ain't been in the motherfucking building, don't say shit. Go ahead, talk your shit, girl.
exactly. So yeah, that's my thing. I love to travel. So it's like right now I'm just kind of like traveling around my fights because I'm a fan. So just try to make sure when I'm going out of town it's a fight.
How many fights have you been to?
Just four. Just last year I went to four. I missed 285. Although being in Vegas is a whole nother story. So I'm going to at least three this year.
Nice.
Oh no!
Okay.
Before we get off the pod, we're gonna have to hear that story because you were telling me a little bit about it, and I need to hear the story because that's crazy. Yeah. How long have you been watching MMA?
Um, like I'm a casual, so I guess like 2012, something like that. Conor McGregor
That's
is the reason why I am an MMA fan.
You said
And
Connor.
mhm,
Okay,
yep. So
but I wouldn't say that 2012 is a casual. Like,
hell no. That's
Nah.
this is
solid.
casual. Like I'm sitting here like even some of the fights I go to, I can't tell you who was all on the card. Like I couldn't even. I have to think about like the numbers of the card, right?
Yeah.
I don't know the stats of these fighters. I can't tell you where some of them are from. So like to me, I'm a casual. I'm not like one of those people who can tell you, who fought when,
Yeah.
this date, all that type of stuff.
I feel
You
you,
know,
but
you know what those people is called? Those are MMA nerds, and we're
mhm.
MMA fans. You
Oh,
know
okay.
what I'm saying?
That's
We
right.
enjoy the sport of the sport. Cause I didn't been watching since UFC 1. Been watching damn near my whole life. Don't tell me no number. Don't tell me no this place, this part. I didn't seen the goddamn fight more than likely, but I
Mhm.
can't remember all of that shit. Y'all, goddamn, let's just enjoy this shit.
and that's why CJ always calls him like that's why his name is MMA Casual 619.
Mhm.
Because MMA fans love to call you a casual if you don't agree with them anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So he calls
Yeah.
himself MMA Casual, and so when people call him a casual, he'd be like, "Put King Casual on it." You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
It doesn't offend me at all. I like other stuff too. Like I
Yeah.
like football. That's my first love. I happen to
Yep.
like MMA too. So like, yeah, you should be a casual too. You should have other interests.
Yes, that's what I've been
Yep.
telling it. Yes, we got lives, people. Like God,
Yeah.
you spitting already. I like her.
Yeah, already.
Right.
Yeah, and like CJ was saying, there's a lot of people who love MMA or watch MMA, but they've never been to a UFC event. You know what I mean? Like, so you've already been to four. That's more than CJ.
No, hell no, it ain't.
Oh man. But
Good.
And you know what's crazy? I'll be talking shit, and I'll be like, bro, y'all niggas. Hey, my son been to more events than most of y'all people are here running y'all mouth, so you
Yeah.
better watch it.
Mhm.
yeah.
How many have you gone to, CJ?
Let me see. I've been to two Strike Force way back in the day. That's already more than a lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I went to UFC last year. I went to Bellator this year. I went to ONEFC this year. I was supposed to go to Strike Force last week, but I fucked off.
Cage
Cage
Warriors.
Warriors, Cage Warriors. I'm sorry. And then I'm going to 290 next month.
Okay. I
Uh-oh.
gotta get your information because I'm going. Wait, hold on, wait. That's a Salt Lake City.
No, I'm
Oh,
going
damn,
to the one in Vegas.
dang
Mm.
it!
Damien's
Damn.
going
I'm
to
pulling up. I'm
291.
pulling up to 291.
I'm going.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I already got my tickets. I already got my
I'm
outfit picked out. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir.
I'm planned ahead.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
My biggest regret though is like not getting the shirts and souvenirs. So I was like, this year I'm getting a shirt.
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
having a
I
collab.
That's
always try to get one.
that's
Yep.
what we started doing too, because I know it cost a lot. When we went to the ONE FC fight, I was like, bro, let's just spend this bag, and we each got like a fighter that we like from the car. My son
Hmm.
got his shirt, my girl got a shirt, I got a shirt, and then they gave you a free sweater if you spent more than a certain amount of money. So we're like, let's just run that up real quick. I mean,
That's
my
cool.
pockets was hurting, but it is what it is.
But whatever you do, don't get the basic. Don't get the basic shirt. Don't get the shirt that got the yellow writing that says UFC 289 and then the poster on the back. Cause dead ass, like, you can print that yourself.
Yeah,
Wait, I'm
for
glad you
real.
told me because that was the exact one I was gonna get.
Oh yeah, don't do. You can print that one yourself. Like, don't do that one. Like, if you're
Yeah.
gonna get one that's like one of the cool ones that you can't just
hmm
get anywhere.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Um,
Matter
True.
of fact,
you're going to Salt Lake.
don't buy those shirts. You go to Scrap and Roll, order from Scrap,
I got you. I am. I got you.
and get your shirt.
Next time I come back on here, I'm gonna have a scrap and roll shirt.
Hey,
Yes,
let's
I
yes.
heard
go.
that. I
We
heard
love
that.
it. We love that. So you're going to Salt Lake City.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Damien's going to Salt Lake
I'm
City too.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. I've been to a few fights, but I've also been to a lot of amateur fights. Because I have a lot of homies that compete, so
Yeah.
I kind of like that atmosphere even more
hmm
because you don't really know what's gonna happen. You don't
Mm-hmm.
really know. You pretty much like profiling them based on how they entered the ring and stuff, you know. And sometimes it be the dude that you know how MMA is. You know how kickboxing is. Like it's all the same, right? The dude over here who kind of looking nervous and scared and jittery, the coach over there trying to hype him up versus the dude that's trying to be tough and trying to be a pit bull, and he ends up getting smoked. So that atmosphere, like any type of fighting atmosphere, is like
Yeah.
something I thrive for, you know. So I've been
hmm
trying to go to more events as much as I can, like big events, like this one
Yep.
coming up.
That's
So
what I'm trying to do. Like, try to see some local fights. I went to what's it? United Fight League is I think
Yeah,
Rampage.
UFL.
Yeah, I
yep.
went to that one.
Yeah.
It was a good one.
Nice.
His son, he made his. I think it was his debut, or yeah, I think it was his debut, his pro
Uh-huh.
debut. It was a good fight. It was nice setup and everything.
hmm
So it was just like I had to scale it back because my first MMA fight was a UFC event. So just
Mhm.
like let me
Yeah,
go see some cool local fights.
hmm
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
When you
And
say was
you
real crazy, don't judge me. Y'all can judge me. It's cool. Y'all, it's a organization called Micro Wrestling, y'all.
okay.
With
Oh, I've
little
seen
people.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I'm cranking up like I'm 5'2". Like I was like a hump away from being a little person. Like yeah, I can't. I ended up missing that fight. But I'm like, I can't wait to come back around. I'm gonna get drunk and watch some little people fight.
I'm sure that's a motherfucking show right there. You can't you can't be in a bad mood if you at a place like that. Like you can't.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pure entertainment right there.
That's
Yeah.
pure entertainment right there.
Facts. Speaking about something that wasn't pure entertainment, this weekend's card,
Hmm.
Kai Car France versus Amir Albazi. How'd you guys feel about the card before we even talk about the main event and what took place there?
I watched some of it. I was tuning in here and there, but I didn't mind it. I didn't mind what I saw. Man, people always find something to complain about, I feel like, but I a fight is a fight. I don't really care what the names are and stuff because shit could happen, bro. And I don't be watching a fight thinking, oh, this one's gonna go to the judges right off the bat. In my head, I'm like, somebody's going to sleep, somebody's gonna get
Yeah,
knocked out, somebody's gonna get finished. And if it doesn't happen, then oh well, I still had that excitement and that adrenaline while I was watching the fight because I thought something was gonna happen. Now, if they're just grappling on the ground, not really doing nothing for the whole fight, like I get it. That's probably a bad fight, but 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna find a bad fight.
Got you. What about you, CJ? Did you watch the fights?
Yeah, I watched it all. It was kind of like a roller coaster. It had its ups, it had its downs, good moments. Then it fucked off at the end. You know what I'm saying? Um, it was that was very disappointing. We're probably gonna talk about most of the people, but I want to shout out Corinne Silva. Is that was her name?
Yeah,
With that
Corinne.
nasty ass knee bar. That was
Oh,
fire. That was
Hmm
nasty as fuck. Shout out to Bruce Leroy, and of course the OG Jim Miller. And
hmm
then what else happened on there? And then everything else. Everything else was kind of up and down. It was okay. I'm gonna enjoy the fights,
hmm
yeah.
but Kai got fucked over a little bit.
yeah. He
What about
definitely got messed over. Like as soon as I get through watching the fight, I sent her a DM. I'm like he didn't win that fight. Like this dude did not win this fight. Like, but I don't know how they score it. Like I don't understand how they score fights. Apparently,
Nobody does.
At this
Nobody
point, at
does.
this point, we guessing. We all just guessing. The judges is guessing. Everybody guessing because well, I don't know what's going on with the scoring. Shout
Yeah.
out, like CJ said, shout out to Jim Miller because
yeah,
your boy came inside there and got it done.
It's
Like,
yeah. He
nasty.
almost 40.
Savage.
Like,
yeah,
Savage.
yeah, his
That was
knee.
oof.
Jesse Butler's knee popped back the same way that Souza's knee. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
oh my god, that knee. I was watching it on mute at the time, and I just so happened to look up because Danny was on the phone. And next thing you know, I start yelling tap tap tap, like I'm yelling tap because I can
Yep.
see it happening.
Mhm.
When I seen it pop, I hated that they kept playing the replay. I was like, man, stop showing that.
From different angles. Why we need to see
Yep.
all the
They
angles?
they doing it. They doing it. Making you go, ooh.
Yeah,
Damn. That's like a career pausing type injury too,
yeah,
right? The
yeah.
Oh,
knee,
she gonna
like
be out for a
you
long
ain't doing
time.
nothing. You ain't doing nothing. Ain't no training going on.
yeah,
Hmm.
for sure. Alex Caceres versus Daniel Pineda.
Pineda, right?
That
That was
Yeah.
a
fight
good one.
was crazy.
Hey,
I
I would.
was real quick. I was a little disappointed in Alex just because I felt like in that third round after he hit him with that second body kick, I felt like he could have put the pressure on and got him up out of
Hmm.
there. But for some
Yeah,
reason, he hit him with that second body kick and then he like backed up and like you see Daniel, he's like, oh, he didn't drop his hands. He
Hey,
trying to
yeah.
Yep.
he looked at Bruce Leroy like, bro, why you keep hitting me like this, homie? Like this shit hurt right now. That shit is crazy.
Hey, he was caught in some scary positions on the bottom. Like I think he got caught in the armbar at one point. I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh shit, it's finna be
yeah,
over," and he just like popped up out of it. I said, "Okay, okay, Alex, I see you, dog." But yeah, to your point, Scott, he was also getting him at the cage, and then he would just walk back to the center of the octagon
yeah.
so they could fight at the octagon. I'm like, "What are you doing, bro? You got him right on the cage." Like, I feel like that's where you want that man. But
Yeah.
whatever. I mean, he got a game plan and he won, so
Yeah.
can't
I
really
was
say shit.
thinking, I was hoping that like, okay, he sent them three body kicks, and I was like, all right, the next one he gotta go to the head with it. I'm like, you
Hmm.
just set up the body, he's clearly hurt, you gotta go to the head, get a nice, head kick knockout like he got in his last fight, but he didn't. But
I know.
it
Missed
was exciting though.
opportunities.
It
Yeah.
it was definitely exciting. Then Kai Car France versus Albazi. It was it was like my personal opinion about it was that I thought it was a close fight. I scored
Hmm.
it for Kai Car France, but in my opinion, it came down to the first round, and nothing really impactful happened in the first round. I think just like by default, because it seemed like Kai Car was doing more, I gave it to him, but I wasn't that outraged by it. Maybe because like neither one of the fighters I was like emotionally invested in, but like I definitely thought that Kai won. Like at the end of it, when they said Albazi, I was like, "That's what we doing." No,
Yeah.
as soon as they said Sal Diamato, y'all know how I feel about Saul. I was like, "Oh, it's a wrap. It's a wrap."
Man.
Yeah.
yeah,
I enjoyed the fight. I was watching it. I thought that Kai Kara was getting caught a little too much,
that's true.
lacking with his takedown defense, but you know, that's the thing, man. Like we just talked about, like you don't know how these judges are scoring shit. So I thought it was a close fight. I knew it was gonna be a split decision, but I don't know. I could see it going either way, so I wasn't really upset about the decision. And I haven't been online since then, like reading comments and stuff. So I don't know if people are like upset about it, if it if they really feeling some type of way about it. But like I'm not tripping about it. I was more at the end of the fight just disappointed in Kai because I really wanted to see him win.
Yeah, the internet is hot about it. The internet is hot about it, and guess what? Only because I'm petty. Shout out to City Kickboxing. Now y'all know how I feel, baby. Now y'all know
Oh.
how I feel. Cause I remember when Max Holloway should have won that second fight, and Izzy came out and was tweeting about how Volk won and blah blah blah, and City Kickboxing was all happy. Yeah, so y'all can eat that. Y'all be all right.
City
Oh man!
kickboxing.
That's
But
funny.
this weekend we do have the GWOAT Amanda Nunes taking on Irene Aldana.
Hmm.
Before we even get started, how y'all feeling about the card from top to bottom? It's 11 fights, one of the least amount of fights we've seen on the fight card. There's not a lot of big standout names. Um, and then when we're talking about the actual main event that people will pay, I think it's like $85 now for the pay per view. or 80, something
Sheesh.
Yeah.
like
Who?
that.
Who?
Sheesh.
Uh,
You gotta
um,
be rich to watch the UFC.
Yeah.
Shit.
it's the least stacked pay-per-view card of this year, and that's even comparing it to last month's card, because at least last month, you had some pretty good names that were still on the main card. But how are y'all feeling about the card in general?
Man.
It. Like I don't like it. Like honestly, I was excited to see Amanda Nunes and Juliana Pena fight,
Mhm.
and so that when they got scrapped, I don't mind seeing Charles and Benny, but other than that, I'm not interested in that fight.
Mm.
I'm not buying the pay per view. I'm gonna wake up the next morning and see who won.
Facts.
Yeah.
Damn.
Co-main event, main event. That's it. That's it.
Like,
I mean,
let's be
I
honest.
like some of these other fighters. Like, don't get me wrong, but
You,
Yeah,
do
like
you know
Anders.
who Mac? Do you know who Mike Mallet is?
nope.
Mm-mm.
None of us. And
I
and I
mean, I do because I'm King Casual, but who the fuck won't be looking at? Nobody give a fuck
Mike.
about that nigga like that. Nobody cares about him. Bro's a Canadian, but we don't want to tune in to be like, yeah, I'm gonna pay money for Mike. No disrespect to you, Mike. Do
On
your
the
shit
main
out there on side. Yeah, exactly. Do your shit out there,
On the main
Mike.
card, right?
Put on a show, my good Canadian brother. But we don't want to pay money to see you. You are kind of like a prelim fighter, bro. But I don't want to step on nobody's toes. But there's probably 3 fights: the main, the co, and shout out to my fucking brother, Nate Landwehr, the
Yeah.
fucking Paul Wall of the UFC. He's not from San Diego, but he fought in San Diego, so I'm going for Nate Landwehr. He got a tough fight though with Dan Ige. Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a
Yeah.
tough one. But I'm going for
Yeah.
him. I'm going for Nate.
Yeah. I mean,
That's Paul
I
Wall.
told I told him, Phil Chastity, like, this card is it's the week of the week. Like, it's really, 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 really bad. What I'm hoping for is that it comes out and people are getting dropped. Like, if,
Yep.
if it comes out and people are getting dropped and it's going
Yeah.
fast, and like or at least we get like a crazy fight between Dan Ige and Nate. Like,
That's
they just
gonna
in there
happen.
slugging, going crazy. Now that'll add, like, we can look back on it and be like, damn, that car is much better. But like, to be paying $85 to see Mike Malott versus Adam Fugit,
Forget
forget it.
about it.
Exactly. And then Mark Andre versus Eric Anders. We know Eric Anders. It's just like, that's not $85.
No,
This
not
is
at
a
Yeah,
all.
fight
that's
That's
what I'm
night
saying.
card.
that's a
This
fight
is
night
fight
card. They sprinkle some sugar on top of some shit and then they gave it to us so we can
Yeah.
be like,
Damn.
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? To be like, oh, here goes Charles. Everybody loves Charles. Here goes Amanda. Everybody loves Amanda. But we're just like, bro, who the rest of these people on here?
Yeah.
We not,
Yeah. They were
we
two
not.
fighters away from having this a fight night card. That's
Oh,
On
it.
God. Yeah,
Yep.
And
facts.
then y'all put Chris Curtis as the headline for the prelims. If y'all don't slide Chris Curtis up inside of that fucking thing and get Matt off
Hey
the
yo, hey yo, hey yo, chill
oh,
out, Sky. You tripping right now?
it's a family show.
Yo, where you finna slide to? Hey,
Sorry
clip
about
it.
that. Clip it. Yeah, I mean, like, cause this card's kind of like going under the radar, like Nazardine versus Chris. But aside from that, I'm not about to go down this card. Let's talk about Amanda Nunes versus Irene Aldana. How are
Mm.
y'all feeling? What are y'all leaning towards?
I'm gonna have to go with Aldana. No way. Yeah. Mexico they've been proving themselves lately, and they've been causing upsets, bro. And I ain't gonna get caught lacking again. I think Aldana gonna take it somehow, some way. She about to surprise everybody somehow, some way. Look, she about to be on that shirt.
Hey,
Uh
you know why I
oh.
wore this shirt? I'm
Wow.
trying to curse her. I'm
No,
trying to
Uh
curse her. Let's
oh.
go,
Uh
Amanda Nunes.
no.
oh.
I'm trying to put that curse on
Damn.
her. Come on, I really have been behind the Mexican fighters, and I'm messing with them, right? But like, after Amanda losing to Juliana and then winning it back, I don't want no more shake up in the division. Like,
Yeah.
I do want it to be a good fight, but I don't think it's gonna be a good fight. I think it's gonna be like Amanda versus Jarane Duran to me. When Aldana start putting in paws on her, she's gonna take her to the ground and try to drown her down there.
Possibly.
What about you,
Possibly.
Chastity?
I feel about the same about you as you when it comes down to her actually losing. If I'm like, this is a fluke. That's how I feel. So when you're talking all this stuff, I'm like, look, just be quiet. Like you about to lose this rematch.
Right.
So yeah, I just prefer. I didn't like Pena as I like Pena. I like her, but I don't like her as no champ.
I feel
I'm with you
that.
there. I feel
Yeah.
like everybody with you there.
Yeah. But you know, one thing about Pena is that she did bring the energy, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
like we weren't used to anybody talking wild and reckless to Amanda. So when
Mhm.
Yeah,
Pena was talking, it was just like, who, are you delusional? Like, what is going on? And then
yeah.
next thing you know, she goes inside there, and was able to get it done. But then after that, I was just like, all right, now
Let's go
lightning
and shut
don't
up now.
strike twice. Lightning don't strike twice.
Yep.
But she did bring that energy, and she was selling the fight. Like you,
Mhm.
at least you knew that come media day on Thursday or come press conference day that she was gonna be talking shit. She was gonna be like trying to at least sell the fight, saying stupid shit. To get an emotional rise out of Amanda. And you could tell that Amanda really does not like Juliana. Like she was like smiling. She's like, I'm happy I got Irene. Like she's gonna be respectful. I'm like, Amanda didn't like that. So that's like a good little tactic that Juliana did have going on.
Mm, that's
What
true.
about you, CJ? I know that you're conflicted.
Yeah, I'm big conflicted right now. So, I love in our house we love Amanda, we love Valentina, we love greatness, and I want her to still be great. So even if she lose, she gonna still have the 45 belt. I know it ain't. I don't give a fuck what nobody says it ain't a division, but
What
she
belt?
still got it. She still got it. so
It's right
so
there.
hey, it's fuck it. I'm torn. I'm super torn. Because I love her and I want her to continue. But the thing is, she lose, she's already stamped as the greatest. So it
Yeah,
doesn't kind of
Mhm.
matter.
yeah.
So I'm probably gonna be slightly going for Aldana to win, but not by like don't knock her out. Just kind of inch and win, like that. Because I just want, let's bring some more Mexican fighters in here. It just for the haters, plain and simple for the haters. We'll have Grasso, Moreno, Yair, because he gonna win. We'll have Aldana, because you know what I'm saying.
You think
So
Ivory gonna win for real?
I ain't got no
You
fucking choice
rooting
but
for
to pick that. I'm rooting hard for him. I'm gonna tell you, I don't make picks. I'm just a fan, and I'm half Mexican. If you ain't heard before, so I gotta roll with my peeps.
Yeah.
I gotta. I'm gonna show. I'm gonna give Aldana my energy. I love Amanda. She's so funny. She's
Yeah,
the
she do.
greatest. She's the greatest, and she can fucking scrap. I just hope it's a good fight. And y'all in the co-main, I'm gonna probably be the same. I'm gonna give y'all the same type of answer. So I'm
Yeah.
sorry if you don't like it.
Let's roll to the co-main. Charles Oliveira versus Beneil Dariush.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a hard one. That's almost like
Hey, yo, chill.
Hey.
It's not happening for real. Like we gotta wait until actual the date of the fight
No,
to
that's a
know if
fact.
it's gonna happen. Cause like
And,
I don't know how many times it's been rescheduled. So
right.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's
And you
facts.
and shout out to Beneil Dariush. He's here fighting even though he shouldn't be. He should have just him and Bilal are in the same situation. So I feel that need for like to want him to win so that he can get the title shot.
mhm.
Um,
Yep.
but I just like Charles. I
Yep.
can't go against Charles, even though I went against him when he went up against Islam. But I want to see Charles get it done. I want to see
Yeah.
him come back. But it would suck because Beneil is on that nine fight winning streak. Um, I don't know, but I'm definitely going with Charles.
Mm.
It's like you just going like a little slightly more, right? Just a little slightly more.
I don't actually really like Benny. Like I don't care for his personality. Like I don't think he has a personality.
No, he
I'm not
definitely
like a
doesn't.
fan. You know what I mean? Like, but I respect somebody who's on a 9 fight winning streak. And I'm
Mm.
really big on like y'all know I ran on here all the time. Like it's hard to get in the UFC, it's hard to get in the 15, top 10, 5, and it's
Mhm.
hard as fuck to get even inside to fight for a championship. Like there's such a small percentage of fighters that won't ever get that opportunity. And so when you're on a 9 fight winning streak, I think that especially in that division and the
Yep.
Mm.
people that he has
Yep.
fought, I feel like he should be fighting for the belt. Doesn't mean that I like him, but
Hmm.
Yeah.
At least just a shot. That's all I
yeah.
always say. Even if you don't like I'm not like we always talk about Bilal. We are definitely not like Bilal fans. But bro, it's like, come on, man. You do the shit that you're
Don't
supposed to
nobody
do.
like Great Value Drake. That's so funny.
Ah,
Why
she said
did you think that?
no.
Huh?
That's a great
I've
value,
never
Drake.
heard
Y'all
that.
don't like him for
The
real?
grand.
That's
I've
crazy.
never. I love that now.
Yeah.
That's all I'm calling
Girl, you don't
him.
know who
Rick.
he looks like. You don't know if he like Drake, French Montana.
Both of them. Both
not
of
the
them.
not the great value.
Oh man, I'll
Hey,
never
but
unsee it.
but I gotta say though, Belil's last fight was actually a banger of a fight.
Mm-hmm.
The way
Mm-hmm.
that they were grappling, I forgot who he was fighting, but Homeboy was a
Burns.
oh,
Oh,
oh
you talking
I'm
about
talking
Benny?
about I'm talking
You
about
talking about
yeah
Benny? He fought
yeah when
Gamrot the last time.
oh Gamma, that's right, and they was exchanging grappling like with the intensity behind it, like the mat was on fire, you know what I mean? And I loved it. And you don't really see like grappling matches like that. Like normally someone's on top controlling, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
But this was like whoop whoop whoop
Transitions.
whoop whoop. Yeah, and Belil was like, I mean,
Benny.
Yeah, you keep calling him Belil. You putting
yeah,
Belil into.
y'all got me Bilal.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, he's a gangster, so I feel like he deserves to at least fight for the title. So yeah, I'm gonna be going for him. But you're right. He don't talk much. He never seems like he got anything going between those eyes. But my boy can fight. My boy can
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, who you
Chastity, how
going
you
for?
feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm slick. I'm sipping. I don't even know what we're talking about no more.
Hey,
Charles
that's what I'm
Oliveira.
talking about.
I'm going with Charles. I'm
Oh,
going with
okay.
Charles. Like I feel bad for. I bet against him too. Actually had my mama watch that fight with me, and like I felt bad when he lost. I feel like
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
he crushed him. You know,
Mm-hmm.
but
Hmm.
yeah, I think he needs this win back for morale.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he
he definitely
do.
needs to win. He definitely needs to win. But
Yeah.
this ain't the fight where it's gonna be an easy one. I feel like.
This is gonna be a
You-
good fight.
But
yeah.
if there's one thing for sure, that boy Benny, his chin's a little fragile. I know y'all seen that video going around of him just getting slept in all these videos. They got like a whole compilation video of Beneil Dariush getting knocked out. So, hey,
Wait, like sparring or like in actual
no,
fight?
like his
No,
actual knockouts in the fight.
Yeah.
Alex
Oh, okay.
Hernandez knocked him out. Edson
Alex
Barbosa
Hernandez of all people.
I,
knocked him
he,
out.
he had a short future.
Um,
I
yeah,
was
so
I was really rooting for him.
it's like it's another toss up for me. It's like on my scale, it's like because the stories are kind of like parallel. It's like fuck Charles. He had a great run at 55. He had the belt. It's gone. I'm like fuck, bro. Should go get his belt back in blood. Go get that shit, bro. But then I'm like fuck, Benny's been doing everything the right way. They trying to push him away from the belt, and it's like he shouldn't
Hmm.
even be taking this fight right now. And that's all I'm saying is like, bro, win or lose, at least get a shot. So,
Yeah.
and like Benny's not the most exciting person like to talk about, but I also feel him because he just be in his dad mode, just like me. I'll be like, bro, I'm gonna just be a dad, come do my shit, go work, come back home and chill. So I'm conflicted, but I'm pulling for Charles slightly more because I've been a fan of his lot longer, even when he was losing in the UFC early in his years. So that
Hmm.
was a long ass time ago. He was fighting at 45. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna slightly be going for Charles a little bit more.
And Benny is like a Christian gangster. He went to Abu Dhabi and was like, I would like to thank my Lord and Savior with all the Muslims around. Like, how, after you just beat the Muslim, like, you stand up in there and just that was wild. I was like, ain't no way. He didn't give a damn. He was like, hey, I'm here. But yeah, so it is what it is. Let's go ahead and jump into what kind of game y'all want to play? Y'all want to
Oh,
play bench cut? Y'all want to play Hall of Fame, not Hall of
oh,
Fame, underrated, overrated?
Let's
oh.
do overrated,
Yeah, let's
underrated.
do
We
that
haven't
one.
done that one in a while. We haven't done
Yeah,
that one in a while. I ain't got nobody in my thoughters though.
let's
Oh, I got
see.
one. I got one.
Go.
Underrated, overrated. Arman Tsarukyan
Ooh, or properly rated.
or properly rated. What you think,
Uh,
Damien?
Sarukian, don't ring a bell.
you know Armin
He fought
Tsarukyan.
Gamrot maybe two
Mm.
fights ago, and they were going
And
back and forth,
Tsarukyan
back and
won.
forth. Yep, I think so too.
Is he ranked?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
he's
have to.
ranked number
10,
Armin Tsarukyan number 8.
8. Shit, he right
Well,
there.
that explains why it doesn't ring a bell.
Y'all look at his face. Y'all know Armin.
Okay,
If
yeah, I
y'all
know
see him,
him.
He
he
kind of
got pretty ass
handsome.
hair.
I feel like I haven't watched him enough to like give that assessment though. So
Okay,
Okay.
I'll switch it up then. Jalin Turner.
Jalin Turner, underrated. I feel like he's underrated. I feel like I don't hear his name a lot. I don't really see him being marketed. But every time you see this man fight, he out there sniping people with them long ass arms.
Long legs too. Like he
Hmm
Mm-hmm.
has a perfect nickname.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
So
go with.
yeah,
I'm
what
gonna
did I
go with.
say? Did I say properly?
Yeah, no, you said
You said
underrated.
under.
Oh, I said under. Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna go with properly. Um,
Mm.
I'm gonna go with properly because I feel like the fan base gives him like I hear like a lot of good things. Like I never hear people talking bad about Jalin. And then if you think about like that last Gamrot fight that he had, I thought he beat Gamrot in that fight. Like if we're scoring off of judging, off of damage, he dropped him in every round. Like it was wild. But yeah, I'm gonna go with properly like amongst the fans. But I can see him being underrated.
What you got, Chastity?
I have nothing.
Mm.
Okay. I'm gonna say he's underrated, and I think he's gonna be on his upswing right now. He's fighting Dan Hooker at 290, and I think he's about to
Hmm.
get Dan Hooker out of there. Not just because Dan Hooker that he can't fight. I think just his size is gonna fuck Dan Hooker up. So, and I think that's gonna put him on the uptick in 155, and he's gonna start climbing up that thing. If he don't get a lot of grapplers, he's gonna fuck a lot of people up. So I'm gonna say right now he's underrated. He's underrated.
Okay. Okay.
Damien, you got somebody?
Yeah. All right. I got somebody. What do y'all feel about this version? The version that we've seen. Well, it doesn't matter. What do you guys think about Rose Namajunas?
Oh, that's a
I
good
was gonna
one.
say Rose.
Fuck, man.
I was gonna say I'm gonna say that Rose is underrated because all of a sudden she had one bad fight with
Oh,
Carla Esparza, and y'all started acting like she didn't head kick get Zhang Wei Li the hell up out of there, and then turn right back around and beat her again, and then go inside there and get JJ the goat up out of there. Like, come on,
Mm-hmm.
and
I
came
feel
back
you.
and got revenge over Jessica Andrade. Y'all sleeping on
fuck.
it.
What about you,
Oh,
Chas?
oh. We're talking about like right now too, huh? We're talking about right now.
Yeah.
Damn. B. What do you think Rose Namajunas is right now? Underrated, properly rated, or overrated? That's hard for me, y'all. That one's hard. I got to think a little bit.
Why?
Mm,
I like her.
mm,
I love Rose. But you know
yeah.
what? You're also right. But you know what it is, Sky, though? Is it's because the fight that happened with her and Carla, and then she went and had that grappling match that has nothing to do with the
Yeah.
UFC fighting and shit.
But she
But
lost
I
that
think,
too.
yeah, so I think a lot of people are thinking of her mentality right now. So right
Mhm.
now, to me, I'm gonna feel like most have properly rated. I think she's underrated too right
Mm,
now. I feel like she's underrated. And like how Sky was spitting her stuff right now, people are seeing one fight and they're upset about that. Yeah, that fight was dog shit. But Rose is highly, highly, highly skilled. And I
Yeah.
just watched her fight JJ the other day, and she knocked her the fuck out. And I was like, I forgot how good Rose was because of that
mm,
other shit, and they put that in my head. So I
Hmm.
think that she right now at this second she's underrated. So I hope when she does come back, she's ready to go. I hope so because I love
Yeah.
Baby Rose.
yeah, she's
But I
super
think that,
dope.
you know what, honestly, like I guess it's kind of unfair too for, just for that one fight because all these fighters,
Mm-hmm.
the best fighters have a shitty fight.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm
Yep.
People never let go of like the Izzy and Romero fight or shoot like, even just the John Jones and Surreal Gun. That
Yep.
to me, that was a terrible fight. Like you just don't give nobody your ass to beat. It
Pause.
was just yeah, it was just like
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tell
I,
us about tell us about your story at 285 though.
mm,
but yeah.
I didn't even get my tank on Rose though. Hold on. I
Okay,
was
I'm
gonna
sorry,
say
Damien.
Go
You
ahead, go
right.
ahead.
I think Rose is properly rated. She not all the way at the top. You know, she hasn't fought in a long time. And then based off of what we did see, she been losing because she's still been competitive in other things, but she been losing. But I don't know if we could use that as fuel for the fire. But I feel like she's properly rated. I feel like if she loses another fight, she on the tail end of her career. Unfortunately, I feel like.
Mm.
But think about this. She did win her most recent grappling. So she lost against Jillian Roberts, which is what
Mm,
everybody knows about because that's the last one seen. But then she
yeah.
won her IBJJ. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She
Yeah.
won her
IBJ.
most
Yeah.
recent one. And so what that tells me is that she's
Mm,
taking this time off to focus on her grappling, to focus on her wrestling, and she's really putting the time in there because we know that she's slick and nice with the striking, right?
yeah.
So that's just letting me like in my mind the way I'm seeing it is that like she's putting the time in to where it's needed to be, and she's trying to build that confidence back up in those areas so that she doesn't end up in a situation where they're literally just standing in the octagon staring at each other because she's having this mental block about Carla Esparza.
True.
Yeah, and
True.
that's the thing is so crazy. Me and Mo will sit here and talk, and we'll watch a fight, and we were like, "Why didn't she engage with her? She's in here fucking up Yang Wei Li," and we're like, "Bro, she fighting with JJ, going like toe to toe with some of the best, and then you get in there with Carla, and you just not to shit on Carla. Carla, shout out to you too, but it's like you can fight this girl, you can get over that hump, but it's like is that mental block, like you said. It's like, bro, you have the skills to beat her, but it's like, fuck, get over that hump, girl, because you can do it.
She
Yeah.
probably gonna come back killing people.
We
Yeah.
hope,
That's
we
yeah.
Yeah.
hope.
That's the prayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they say
Yeah.
you get better like fighting by competing, right? So I guess that actually is really smart
No. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
why she's not fighting in UFC.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good point.
I'll be excited to see her come back. But yeah, so what happened at UFC 285?
I didn't make it to UFC 285.
Yeah.
So y'all, so I flew out to for the fight, and I am an amateur. Like I don't smoke weed. I smoked weed one time, and I didn't get high. I smoked weed in Amsterdam, and I was just like everybody around me high. I'm like I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah.
So I get to Vegas and decide to try edible, and it was tasty. So
Oh
two,
fuck.
Oh
Oh, not
yeah.
two.
Yeah.
two,
Not too.
two, and so it didn't even hit me. You know the high roller.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's when it hit me, like in the air. I'm like, shit. So I am like physically high and high from the edibles. And I'm just like time just I don't understand. Like it was the craziest thing. And so I'm like, I went back to my room. I finally found some people to go to fight with me. And they weed smokers. Now they knocked out, I can't even get them up. I take me a nap, I look up, the fight is started. And I'm like,
Mm.
I'm and I'm like, it's my I was just tired, my legs were kind of off. I knew I couldn't even make it to T-Mobile Arena. So at this point, I'm just like, I'm buying the pay-per-view on my phone, like in and out of sleep, y'all. And so this is how I do. Like I don't drink or smoke or nothing. I fly in for the fight and I fly out the next morning. Like I take a 6 o'clock flight.
Oh yeah, she
I
she
did not
with
make
it.
my flight back home. I did not make my I
Damn.
didn't make my flight back home, y'all. The flights were sold out back home. I was like, I had the bright idea, y'all. I'm still high. I'm gonna go to Minneapolis. I ain't checking no weather or nothing. So I fly to Minneapolis, y'all. It's a snowstorm.
Damn.
Ooh.
I had on yoga pants and a hoodie. And yeah, and there's ice everywhere. It was just terrible. And then I ended up losing my shoe in TSA, y'all. It was just a hot.
God damn.
I'm
She
like,
was
God,
like the hangover.
I'm praying like I don't even want to be high no more. Like I don't
Yeah.
do
For real.
stuff like this. I don't do stuff like this often. Y'all, I would recommend. It was a good high. It was yeah, it was cool. So I don't think I missed out on much because like that I didn't miss.
That main event.
Yeah. I think when did I buy? I think I purchased it like when Bo Nickel was fighting. So I was
Mm.
like, it was.
Oh
I had,
damn. So main
I
card
had
was
missed
starting.
yeah, I had missed so much of that fight.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well, did you stay up for their card? Like after you purchased it,
I
did you
was
stay
in and
up?
out of sleep.
Damn.
So you done bought the tickets, you done
Yeah,
bought the pay-per-view, ended out of
man.
Wow.
sleep, ended up
Look,
in a different city.
but let me tell you,
Damn.
Hey y'all, hey, she balling, y'all. Whoever in here, she balling.
no,
She
look,
said,
no, I'm
"Fuck
not
them
balling. Let me tell you,
tickets."
I'm balling. My brother. So, the only reason why I got comfortable to tell this story because my brother did the same thing. This fool bought the tickets to Javante Davis and the Ryan Garcia fight.
Yeah.
This fool got drunk and missed it. Now my brother got he got it. He said ringside, right?
Oh
So
damn!
yeah, that man was sick as a dog.
Oh
Damn.
He was sick.
man.
I was like, look. Now he told me that I was like, look, this it happened to me. But my, UFC tickets ain't like them boxing tickets. Them boxing tickets,
It's
those
Oh
prices
crazy.
yeah. Oh yeah.
was real
I'm
different.
I'm making it sick as a dog. Shit.
Right.
Somebody's sitting in that damn chair.
And you know what? This must have been why what's his name? John Jones was able to come to Vegas and not get any trouble because Chasity did everything for him. She did all the trouble for him. That's why he came here. He didn't have no incidents.
Yeah.
I meant to ask you what got you into MMA though. Like, what was?
Y'all won't even believe it. My grandma.
Oh,
Hey, shout out to Granny.
Yes, my grandma was like she's into So yeah, my grandma. My grandma
That's
reason I'm
dope.
into sports in general though. She's was a different lady.
That's dope.
Are you a Rampage fan? Since you from out that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
who are some of your favorite active fighters?
Let me see. Of course, Izzy. Izzy's one of my favorite fighters. Y'all, look, I like Gilbert Burns.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
Gilbert. He's my pretend cousin. We cousins in my
Hey, we bring him in. He with us too. He with us
Yep.
too.
yeah.
Hey, CJ be on the lives like, how you gonna tell me that ain't a black man?
For real
Yeah,
though, look at him.
look at
Oh
him
yeah.
and everything. His last name Burns.
Yeah.
And he came out and said his mama's from Africa. So like, what are we talking
Oh,
about?
okay,
Like
well,
he is black. Like
Yeah.
they just didn't want to hear it.
They don't want to hear.
And when CJ told them, but then when he said it, then they were like, "Oh, okay."
It's in the marketing. They said, "Nah, you Brazilian. You gonna wear this Brazilian bandana. You gonna go out there. You gonna
Keep
rep
your hair short."
it. Yeah, cut the curls off."
what did y'all think about that fight with him and Khamzat?
Oh, I
Oh,
love it.
that's a Hall of Fame type fight right
Yeah,
there.
that
Yeah, that's
is
a
right.
great fight. Yeah.
I'm biased. I
Yeah.
feel like I think I'm biased. I feel like Burns won.
You thought Burns won?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I'm gonna
it
tell
was
you why
close.
Burns. Only reason why Burns didn't win is because for the first 2 minutes of that round, he had his back up against the cage, and he was receding the whole time. Like he kind of had like a weird energy about him. I don't know if he was like tired or if he was just planning on like coming on in the
Countering.
later round, which is what he ended up doing. But like for the first half of that of the third round,
Third round. Yep.
he wasn't aggressive enough. He was like just taking it. Pause.
Hey, yeah. Guy is
But-
tripping today, y'all.
Yeah, that's the only reason why he lost that, in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Cause I was thinking the same thing. I was like, what is going on? He looked almost like a small dog in the corner, where he still got that bite in him, So he was throwing heat and like looking to counter, and he was landing. He was doing pretty well with his, but it's just a bad look when your back is on the octagon like that. Like that's not where you want to be hanging out trying to fight somebody like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Facts. But yeah, we'll see. This is gonna be an interesting card. One thing that I always like to say is the cards that you sleep on, the ones that just look like they're not gonna be anything, those are usually ones that are just absolute bangers. So who knows? We could see an absolute all 11 of the fights could be bangers,
fire.
and we could
Yep.
be sleeping on it. That's what I'm a hope for, right? Because we watch them, we want to be entertained. CJ, do you know if there's any Bellator or PFL? PFL's on Friday, right?
This Friday?
Yeah,
Why ain't nobody
Who's
saying
fighting?
that?
Wait, who's fighting?
PFL. You know they got
PFL. I don't realize it's a fight coming on, so I watch them. But like I
Yeah.
use this on Amazon. You turn on the TV, so I'm like, I'll tune in. But
Yeah, let me see. PFL is definitely this weekend.
Wow.
It's because they go every 3 weeks. I mean, I'm sorry, they go every 3 months. So like,
I don't like that shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up
To
with
get a
that?
regular fight schedule. That shit crazy.
Yeah, they're the only people who do that, though, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's kind of different. Oh, they got one in Atlanta.
Yeah,
I can
that's
see
where it's
that.
gonna be at. Let me see.
Oh shit, Francis fighting on this one? No, I'm just
No.
playing.
Yeah.
That man ain't fighting. What? Yeah. So
Listen,
this
hold
weekend
on.
on Thursday. Oh shit! It's on Thursday too. I didn't know that. I didn't
On
realize that.
Thursday?
Yeah. So they having it Thursday,
Oh,
the 8th. So that's and then Friday, the 16th, they're having one as well. But
Okay,
their
cool.
fight on Thursday. Typically they have it on a Friday, so that's weird they're doing it on Thursday. But yeah, so Brendan Loughnane, the former champion
Damn,
or
he
whatever.
fighting too?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, they just don't care, huh?
Yeah. Doing the best that they can with the information. Only person I really want to see on here, I want to see Bubba Jenkins. Shout out to Bubba. He's here in Las Vegas as well, and he had a really good last fight because I seen him fight. No, I don't think I seen that one, but when they came here to Vegas in April, I went and watched them fight. I'm not gonna act like I know these people. Oh my fucking god, they just Marlon Moraes.
He's fighting
Yes, ma'am.
again?
You don't fucking retire, dude. Stop. This
I'm
is
gonna
Like
watch
out
that
of
fight.
CTE. He
control.
like having CTE.
Hey,
That's crazy.
hashtag cancel PFL. Like,
I
why y'all letting this man fight still?
That's
How he
crazy.
keep getting cleared?
He got 6 losses in a row, right? That's what it is?
First round.
That's wild.
Yeah, like stoppages.
Come on. And
He
I like
probably really
Marlon.
need money too. How much they paying him? Because
I
it
don't
must be
know.
good.
You sound like Greg Hardy. Is that the dude? Yeah, is that the
Yeah,
dude?
Greg Hardy
Yeah,
stay
yeah.
getting knocked out too.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, it don't matter to him because dude play football. He's
I
like,
want to see
He
Greg
already
Hardy
got
get knocked
CTE.
out, though.
He already got it.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's
Oh, real
crazy.
quick, because I know that CJ and Chastity, y'all both said y'all got a love for football. I don't know if y'all heard your boy Sean Strickland talking about a 125er, a flyweight could take out a DB. Was it a DB? Did you hear the statement?
No, he said a linebacker.
A lot.
Nah, ain't no way, bro.
What y'all think about that?
That's like Brandon Moreno, right? He 125 fighting somebody that's 6'4" and that's athletic. I know we like to say a lot of these fighters could do that, or like
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it works like that.
No,
I don't
it
think it
Nah, it
works like
doesn't.
that.
like comparing a pit bull and a poodle. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe like with the cardio, if he just runs around the ring a little bit more. But I think as soon as he gets his hands on him, well, he may be able to throw an arm bar and stuff like that. But the motherfuckers be like 6'4", 235, pure muscle of athleticism, not like
some of them be
235.
bigger
My
than
fat
that.
ass. Yeah, some of them be bigger than
like
that.
hit 300.
Yeah.
Like, that's something
So
big.
You ain't snatching no 300-pound arm up when
yeah,
you
so
135 pounds. You not
125, like
125.
nah,
The linebackers, they don't even got a neck. Good luck trying to choke them out. What
You
you
ain't
choking?
lying.
yeah, of like
ain't
pure
lying.
muscle too, and it's not
Yeah,
like
like
just a big guy. It's an athletic thing, so size
yeah.
does matter sometimes, y'all.
Hey,
Sometimes.
he
So
said
if you said somebody that was like, hey, yo, pause, damn.
it.
Hey, he
Um,
said it.
if you said somebody like 170, then I can be like, okay, maybe add up. Like if it was Leon versus a linebacker, then I can be like, okay, Leon is definitely tearing his ass up. Pause. So 125 is crazy because them dudes be small, like small. Pause.
Small. And
Play.
the
Yo, you can push play. I ain't.
I feel like you got to see them in person too to like really, cause in the UFC on the TV they don't look that little, cause they all big and got muscles and stuff.
Yeah.
They all ripped, but nah, they small. They small.
Yeah. I mean, but that's our time, y'all.
Hold on. Before we go,
Yeah.
I wanna shout out my boy Suni. Congratulations on your win, my guy. Shout out to the boisterous boys. Shout out on your win, and also Claressa Shields. I know none of y'all watched that shit because the fucking
Oh.
stadium was empty. The GWOAT, she put a beating on that girl. So shout out
What?
to
I
her
thought
as
there was
well.
12,000 people there.
Nah, that shit was kind of empty.
Really?
Yeah, that shit was kind of empty. They panned
Oh,
through the thing. I said, "Oh, I could have been up in the front seats."
wow.
But yeah, shout out to those two.
Yeah.
Yeah, and definitely shout out to Claressa because now that if you guys don't know who Claressa Shields is, she is a two-time Olympic winning boxing champion from out of Detroit, and they was putting Katie Taylor over her. I don't know why, because the accolades didn't even add up. But I mean, I do know why they was putting Katie
You
Taylor,
know
but
why.
y'all don't want to hear me go into that. But then Katie lost 2 weeks ago, and then last weekend, Claressa had her fight. And so now they're okay. They're like, okay, she's number one, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, she's been number one, period. She's undefeated. She has everything plus 2 Olympic championships. Like, what more do y'all want from
How many
somebody?
belts? How
And
many
not only
belts does she
that, but
carry?
she decided to come up over there to PFL and fight in MMA. She's had 2 MMA fights. Like,
None of them are
She
doing
stepped in
that.
that. She stepped
None
in
of them are
the
doing
ring.
that.
Yep.
The best boxers in the world are afraid to even talk about doing that shit, bruh. And she did that shit and won. Oh my goodness.
also,
Also, oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No,
Uh,
real quick. Yeah. Also, I'm gonna come out with a video like in a couple weeks. How Terrence Crawford is the reason why I'm a Francis Ngannou fan now.
Oh.
Wild.
Oh.
Yeah.
You said
Oh.
now you weren't a Francis fan?
No. I like him as a person. I met him. He's a real cool, nice dude. No issues with, but like just in general, I just wanted him to leave. I was like, "You're not happy. The heavyweight division being held up." I was happy when he left.
You don't like the relationship? Go ahead. No hard feelings. Ain't nobody holding you hostage.
Gotta cut relationships quick.
Yeah, sometimes. But also, guys, Friday, ONEFC is coming on. Cade is grappling. Superbond is grappling. That's a Amazon fight card, right, girl?
Yeah.
Oh, she got her ears. So that's a Friday Amazon fight. Tune the fuck in because ONEFC is fucking fire, y'all.
They've been putting on some great events lately. Damn.
Yep. So, and if y'all have an opportunity, if y'all are on TikTok, almost every Friday morning they have Muay Thai, and your boy
Yes.
CJ is on TikTok watching it live commentary, having a good time with anybody that want to hop in there with him. So, y'all go ahead and do that.
Well, not this Friday because I'm banned, y'all. So
Oh yeah.
You won't be seeing them.
I'm gonna watch them by myself.
Yeah.
I'm a troublemaker.
Yeah. But with that, we are out. We will be back. See y'all next weekend or next week.
Hold on. Wait.
Uh-oh.
Another
We
one.
have the tough reactions. Do
Oh, yeah.
not miss this week's tough reactions. Sky was
Yeah.
tripping.
Whatever y'all do, it's out right now. As soon as y'all see this, it's a Wednesday morning. It's out right now. Go watch the tough reactions. Come back and comment below what your favorite moment was because it's a wild ride. It's the wildest I've ever been on the internet. The wildest CJ ever been on the internet.
Damn.
It's
Off the hook.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But yeah, definitely make sure you check that out. And peace.